Hi guys, I've got myself another what if. We give you the tools to build ISOs, to build our ISOs, right? In ArcoLinuxB.com we tell you what to do on every single ISO that we have. There's a video how to build it. It's basically always the same, but nevertheless there are the videos. There are tutorials in here, how to build an ArcoLinuxB ISO with extended, so adding left WM and dusk. Here we are creating the ArcoLinuxB dusk ISO, so all of this can be done by you. It only requires some knowledge, dedication, time, voila, and then you have got it. ArcoLinuxB Plasma DWM is here. There is a LTS, so another kernel. Plasma is ArcoLinux XS and Plasma. And I have a what if about Plasma, really. I was building the other day, the other project that we have is building an ISO from scratch, right? Really starting with Arch ISO. Change this, change that, change this, change that. And that what we've been doing that like for 2 years, I think, more or less. So now we're at Carly 10. And only the one you can build is Carly 10, and yesterday I gave it a new Calamares, and you can build it now again. Then I saw the new wallpaper, a new Plasma and all that, and maybe you could actually start from there. But a what if that I have is this Carly, this Plasma that we see is genuine, is original, doesn't have any configuration. So basically we could build a Carly 10, but what if I started with the build your own ISO from the Plasma here, and then say not this, not that, not this, not that. So a minimal Arco Plasma, and in the meantime teach you some of the, well, files that you need and all that. So we go to the desktop. We are going to git clone this thing. So this is it. Then use a tool, some tool. We have Super F2 installed, which is Atom. It can be something else. Add folders. Boom, it's there. Some things to click away. Sure and no. What we're interested in is the packages. And let's see, plain text is not gonna cut it. Perl is my choice of look. Everything that's dark is not going to be installed, right? So that's all coming from Arch ISO, so not from us, the choice from Arch Linux. And can we make it a little bit? Yeah, voila. And then we scroll down, and we scroll down, and we scroll down, and we scroll down. And at some point in time, you might be inclined already to do some things, right? You don't have ATI. You don't have an AMG. You can actually already start deselecting stuff. This is an ISO. Well, what I'm trying to make is here something for everybody, right? So we keep everything in. NVIDIA is there as well. Doesn't matter, we select no NVIDIA and then it's gone, so it's okay. Base development is here. You're never gonna install an open box, in VMware, so you can get rid of this maybe, but maybe we could get an error later on, but it's gonna go off your system anyway, so we're taking care of that. Sound, Blueberry, network, sounds like good things. File management, your dustbin, your waste basket, printing or not printing, yeah, from time to time we do need it. Show of images inside a file manager, and then we can start limiting ourselves. Fe sets the wallpaper in variety, right? Firefox is a browser, don't want it on your initial ISO. Image Magic is gonna change some images. Let's really be minimal about this. Numlock X Plasma is gonna take care of that. So there is a setting in Plasma, that's fine. Scrot is gonna make an image. Termites, you're out, you're basically waiting to die, because Alacrity is a successor, right? So that's our, well, our vision, our road path, our roadmap, right? We'll see. Variety is maybe not your thing. Okay, buy Variety. GK is something about conkeys. You can always install it later on if you just pick that conky that requires it. And then Auto Source Sans fonts, you know, they're quite nice actually. For Plasma, awesome. No, not of fonts is nice as well. I wouldn't restrict you too much on fonts. They're actually making your life beautiful, your system beautiful. RGTK theme, let's get you out. A render, let's can name out bash completion. That's a good one. If you type tab, let's auto-complete your commands. You're out, dovbin, you're out, edit, you're out. Xpack is for rip. If you love the rip command, right, you better keep it in because it relies on Xpack. File roller is extract tar gz, right mouse click. Git, we're gonna need it. Gkey su, so sudo, yeah, gparted. Well, yeah, keep it in. I mean, in Calamares you have this big button, gparted. If it's not on the ISO, you won't be able to click it. That's as simple as that, but doesn't hurt anybody. Hard info, you're out. HTOP is something for processes. Hardware probe can go out. This one I should check what that is. These guys, laptop detect if you don't have a laptop. MTP, is that music? libmtp. Well, let's have a look. So, the Lego blocks, right? Intel tool, things sometimes get in. That's an internalization tool collection, is for languages. Languages. I think it came in from Calamares some point in time. And IW is for wireless. Utility wireless devices. Yep, we can keep you in. And JSON, CPP. What's that again? Interacting with JSON. Let's get you out. Media transfer protocol. Music stuff. Album art, albums connect. Okay, for now we'll risk it. Mlocate is actually quite a good thing. So locate ArcoLinux logout. Voila, you got all kinds of, well, searches basically, and you find what you're looking for. Oh, my SSH, you're in. This is to extract. Extracting can be a pain if it's not working. Player control, no. Polkit. I think we're gonna get our polkit from KD anyway, but let it in. Rip grab is great. RG, I don't know, RG polybar. And it's gonna look where the word polybar is on my machine. It's gonna look everywhere, every instance he'll show me. Control C. RXVT, that's your XVT. So that this guy stays in. Speed test, right? Speed test is fun, but not necessary, right? Speed tests. TLP is for laptops. Tree at some point in time I put it in because it made sense back then. Not sure it still makes sense now. Tree. Voila. It's everything I've got on my machine in a tree. Okay. unace, unrar, unzip, all things to unrar. This one I believe we can get rid of. Control S. That's for imaging inside the terminal, text-based web browser as well as pager. I thought it was about the images in Termite back in the days as a kind of backend or something. So well, I'm not a big fan of images. I rather have this ASCII code. It never fails us. Images will always fail us. Well, WebKit 2 GTK. I don't know if we still actually need it. We can actually do this sudo pacman -r, and then we see why we need it. GNOME Online, the firewall, Yet, Zanity, they all need it. Sure. We might not need it on Plasma. I'm not on Plasma right now, on XFCE together with LeftWM, so otherwise there would be more dependencies maybe. So I don't know what to do here. And then Control Super Q, WMCTRL, Window Management Control. Yeah, that's from a LeftWM, I guess. So let's see if I can get you out. So this is actually helpful, right, to decide whether you put it on your ISO or not. But you need to be on your future system, right? You need to be on a Plasma already, so you know already, okay, that's gonna break because of that and that. Xto. Now, break is a big word, right? Because if you build the ISO, the package will have dependencies, and it will just execute the dependencies, add the dependencies, and put it on your system. So it will not break. It will not be in your list, but it will be on your ISO. That's what I'm trying to say, right? Zanity can go out here. I suppose it can go out as well on Plasma. We'll have a look. Vivaldi, Vibata cursor theme. You're out. Breeze is it. Fonts, MS Microsoft Office fonts. Good for Wine and Steam, I believe. Then Alacrity, this side, right? If you're on Plasma, it's gonna be Dolphin and KK and how's it called again? The terminal, the drop down. Yakuake is a drop down, and the other one is Console. So upstream. That's for GNOME software. We're not gonna have that on Plasma because below we have Discover there, ArchISO is there, Conky Luas, yeah, if you like conkeys. Downgrades, Grub Customizer, or the only operating system on there, you don't need it. Hardcode Fixer is a good thing, Inksy is a good thing, Minstick is a good thing, NeoFetch for fun, Pamac all. Yeah, you have Discover, right? But Discover sometimes also fails, seen over the 4 years that we've used Plasma. It doesn't always work. So Pamac all is great that it's there. And Parubin, a helper. Python PyParted, I believe that's an element for gparted. Sudo pacman -remove Python PyParted. Minstick, oh, he's using it, okay. I want to have a USB. Your external screen, yet is for the conkeys. Does he say it? He's from there for the conkeys. Probably not. Voila. Yakoake is there, that's good, and Yebin is good. Alright. Alacrity. Then I want to actually get rid of everything ArcoLinux related. So I want to have I want to have, that's my what if, right? This is basically my what if. What if I built a Plasma without actually ArcoLinux on it? So I have to think though, not to trash everything, because I need the keys, for example, and the grub theme Vimix is gonna be there as well. But icons, I can find my own icons. The keyring is gonna be necessary. That one can go. Mirror list, yep. Neofetch. If you want to have the, let's have a look what happens if we don't put the ArcoLinux Neofetch in. Okay, Paru, settings of Paru. If you don't like our settings, use your own settings. Plasma key services. Nope, everything out, Eric. Also the fun stuff. Everything out. ArcoLinux root, it's out. Okay. System config. Can we delete that one? Can we leave that one out? That's something else altogether. Will be a what if for me. We'll see. I wonder if in the scripts we get stuck. System D. Is in the System D the update service? I think so. ArcoLinux System D services. I think in here is the update of Pacman. Oh, that's gonna cause problems. Okay, you stay in. Termite themes, couldn't care less. Tweak tool, don't want it. Variety, don't care for it. Variety auto start, don't want it. Wallpapers, don't care for it. ZSH, my own ZSH. Okay, so I'm keeping System D, mirror list, keyring, grub. Let's see if it breaks. I don't want anything from ArcoLinux, thank you very much. I'll create my own look. Nor do I need dconf. I do need the Calamares. I do need the system installation. If I don't install the welcome app, then I don't have the buttons for Calamares. I can launch it with pk execute Calamares, but right, we do want to have some, how do you say it, some efficiency or some help there, right? SEDM, simplicity. Tumblr is there. Why is Tumblr at the bottom? Find. It's already at the top. Yeah, it isn't. Okay. So that's double. It's installed double. That's okay. It's just a second more. Just a discovery there. Oh, we're at the bottom. From the bottom back to the top. Qt5 virtual keyboard, keys sysguard, network file sharing, Kate. Those are all Plasma stuff. I have no problem that those things are there. But the icons I'll decide for myself. Thumbs, Arc, GTK, Dolphin plugins, GwenView, Ocular, Spectacle, Yakuaki. Those are all Plasma things that I like, that I want. And XFC stuff is all out, except Tumblr, which is normally not XFCE stuff. I was just wondering. So here's a link. here is a link. Of course, the content, the guys at ArcoLinux change the content of packages, as probably you would too. And Tumblr is part of it, still part of it. Okay, that's why it's in there. Time to build one, right? That's all it takes. Play around with it, edit it, put it on here, installation script, number 40, and see what breaks. Those are the fun winners, right? Just play around and try again, try again, try again, try again. Okay, still not. No problem. There's a new Linux kernel in NVIDIA utils. Don't see another NVIDIA, so that's dangerous. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe later on, because we're still in the beginning. Eric, we're still at the beginning of our downloads. I must have cleaned out my cache. That means here's NVIDIA. NVIDIA settings, NVIDIA utils. Okay. Voila, let's pause the video here. All right, let's see if it broke. So it really is entirely up to you guys to then figure out why it broke, what you did, what package you require. So a Super F5 is going to launch, sorry, Super F7 is going to launch my VirtualBox. And yeah, Deeping is sick, so bye-bye Deeping. We'll not release it in November 2021. And we're gonna go for a test. So choose a disk file. We've got ourselves a Plasma 8 o'clock 39, so that's the one. Open and then start here. Yeah, great, same screen. And then that's already something, right? We can boot up. Yay. Let's put our heating off. Boop. Done. I was getting cold, but probably gonna make a lot of noise in the mic. I'll suffer a little bit longer. We've got a breeze cursor. That's something. What we should check also is the package list. So compare the package list that we have and the package list that here. So all our settings are gone, which means it relies on whatever it has. So Breeze is there in place. And this feels like the one from Carly. So Carly 10, the how to build an ISO from scratch kind of thing, right? Has these things. I mean, it's just pure Arch. There is no intervention whatsoever in fonts, in icons. It's gonna be Breeze, and cursors, it's gonna be Breeze Lite. Okay, so voila. Thank God we kept our welcome app. Otherwise, yeah, we've just set pk execute and then calamaris, but it's more fun to click here and still have something nice. So that's the simple way of doing things. That's the more advanced way of doing things. 3.2.45, soon 46 to be released. And then voila, it's still the rest, you know the drill. You choose whatever you like as well on the machine. You can still decide to install lots of stuff, but the thing was create a minimal version. So I'm not gonna do anything here, but Belgian next, erase, no swap or whatever. This is not necessary since it's a VirtualBox. Let's look around in the meantime. This is not working. So Plasma desktop workspace, preferred browser. Ah yeah, of course, we told him no browser. There is no browser available. Internet. How can it point to a browser that you have not installed yet? Right. Graphics, Quen View, Ocular is there, Cuttlefish. Yeah. We hide all these things. We don't want to see all these things. Internet, multimedia, Office. Add remove software. That's gonna work. That's this button. Or not. Voila. Please verify. This thing, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. Now it's working again. Okay. Okay, and then okay, voila. Utilities. Which electric? Arc is now there. Yeah. Yakuwake is there. Beautiful thing, but we did not theme it, right? So we theme it for you. This is the standard look. Probably you won't like it. Chances are that you don't like it, right? Appearance. This maybe. But then again, where is the transparency? I would like to have some transparency as well. Background transparency. Yeah, probably. It does work. I was just going to say it's probably VirtualBox doesn't allow it, but it's okay. There it is. Voila, apply, okay. I've got myself, of course, an ArcoLinux installation. Of course. We've deleted so many packages that there is no reference anymore to ArcoLinux. Oh yeah. So sudo pacman -y. And then sudo pacman -remove. How much do we still have now? Okay, so the grub theme is for to say hi when you boot up. It's a nice blue, well, background. Keyring, gonna need it. Why is this still in? Did we forget to delete it? Wow. Why is that still in? Middle list, okay, I get it. SDM simplicity. Better some theme than the basic SDM look. System installation, we went through that and that and that. But why this one? Somebody told him to install that. Who did? Nobody. Did we forget it? Must not be too much then, because this is really the look of a standard Plasma system, right? It's a Plasma system, simple as that. And the sound, configure audio devices. Yeah, that's my thing. I've set the audio devices on 0 on VirtualBox. So cool what if, but this what we could have done as well is look in the etc scale what was still in there. That would have been a good thing, but we'll do it later. Yes, are you gonna close or not? Otherwise I close you. No, voila. And so the Plasma thing, that was strange. Control find Plasma. Anything Plasma. Here he is. God damn it, we forgot you. Save Plasma Git. ArcoLinux Plasma Git is out. It did not get applied. I'm curious to know why. Those are the what ifs, right? That make you think, why did he do that? So in etc scale we've got this, and when I say ugly, when I say ugly, sudo pacman -remove ArcoLinux Plasma. that's gone. I still have got a badge RC, but probably not mine. Oh yes, because we downloaded it from GitHub. So in the scripts, but not from a package. We have the welcome app and the auto start. Both are okay, right? Both are okay. So that's the only thing we kept on our system. Well, you hear me think, right? When we do a config, that's something you can always try in a VirtualBox, not on real metal. Well, yeah, but try first somewhere else, right? So backup, I'm actually renaming the .config backup, logging out, Super X is still working. There are the keyboard shortcuts. And then, well, maybe a restart is better. So when I remove the .config, and maybe I should remove some parts of the .local, then Plasma doesn't find its settings and it's gonna default its settings. Because here we are, right? Totally different look. My mouse cursor is different. It's gonna say lots of things. So yeah, we definitely need to rebuild it. Shut down. Let's shut down and have the feeling again, right? The feeling of a new system without any intervention of ArcoLinux. I just need to arrow up and run it again and pause the video again, right? So we're gonna build it again without the Plasma package, our ArcoLinux Plasma package. So the cursor was white, is now black, and we need to have that first impression. What if we release, we say only how many? 6, 8 packages of ArcoLinux, and then the rest will take care of it ourselves. All right, let's pause. All right, we're off to test it again. Let's see. Super F7. Okay, stop. Somewhere else here. Start. Super Control F, sorry, Control F. So we still have got our grub there. Well, the logo is still there, but the grub is gonna be there. I think we need it because in Calamares we have done some magic so that we can use Calamares and have a nice grub as well. So the theme needs to be there. And now we have a black cursor. Okay. 25th anniversary edition by KD. 25th. I remember buying this box, beautiful green box of Plasma 25 odd years ago, and it had, I don't know, 5 DVDs or something like it, and we were playing DJ all the time, because if you want to install that you have to put in DJ DVD number 3, and on we went install stuff. So no internet, no browser, so be it. So last time advanced installation, this time beginner installation, and then we'll look around. Belgian next, erase disk next. It's a new wallpaper, it's a nice one as well. Sure, install. Go away, go away. So it's here. So we've got our wallpaper, right mouse click, configure desktop, and let's have a look at other wallpapers. Did not take the time to do that yet. That's also a nice one. Safe landing is a beautiful one, and this one is nice too. But it is with wallpapers always the same. You get used to it and then you want to change. All applications. No, let's do this. Okay, so everything is still the same, of course, right? It's only our package that's not there. Some of the icons are symbolic, I see here. So they don't have an icon for it, but it's Yeah, it's the theme, right? It's the breeze theme. Come on, work. So we've got the system D. That's because of our idea of let's get that in. If you don't want that package, you can omit it. We're on ArcoLinux. We're Thunderbolt. Firewall is here. Chundo. Okay. So we've got just this guy from Gabriel Ibanez, I think. Anyway, just the one to have something nice when we boot up. We can get rid of that as well. Is that an issue? Will that give an issue? No. That's no problem. Some desktop effects, the wobbly things. Alright, how are you doing? Thanks. Okay, so Control T. That's gonna work. Okay, sudo pacman -sy. Let's get the databases in. Then let's see what we can remove from ArcoLinux side. So count the packages, 7 packages. This one I recommend you keep it in, the keyring as well. The mirror list, you can't download anything from us if you don't have the mirror list. If that's the point, yeah, you can delete it. And then of course you need to delete pacman.com for the lines to ArcoLinux. Then your pure arch. SDM simplicity. I think we can omit this one and not have an issue. System installation, I would keep this guy. System D service, I would keep this guy. And the welcome web is just convenience sake. Now, what we can do, we are working on a virtual machine after all, is remove all these things afterwards. So not on the ISO, but experiment with it. Doesn't mean it's gonna be building the ISO, doesn't mean that. But what if you wanted to really to get to an ArcoLinux setup, right? That's what I have in another what if now. I have in my head. Sudo pacman -remove ArcoLinux grub. Let's delete this guy. So that's out. If we sudo reboot, what happens then? Okay, voila, that's what happens then. Okay, but we end up where we need to be. So we do need to tell him something. We need to tell him something. Not to take grub vmix. Question is, yeah, now we're getting in the dangerous waters, right? The thing is, boot grub themes, that's gone. So our theme is gone. Is it just a matter of update grub? Might be. Let's try out. Okay, so now he knows it's not there anymore. So that's one is down, that's solved. Control T, sudo pacman -remove. Anything else? Arco, of course. The keyring. Well, assuming if we go for the real thing, pure arch, then let's do that. Then the keyring can go. Now, if I remove SDM simplicity, I better tell the system what to take next time then. So appearance, Where is the startup and shut down? So it's already on Breeze. Okay, apply to be sure. Maybe it wasn't yet. It is now. Okay, what else? And the welcome map. And then I would like to reboot. So the theme is going to be an ugly theme. That's what we wanted. No, it's not an ugly theme. We've selected the theme from... Yeah, we're doing an auto login, of course. Of course, of course, of course. Shut down, log out. Let's have a look at the nice login screen. Haven't seen it yet. Come on. 25th anniversary. Look at the cursor, right? So it's always a broken cursor, and that's what we fix all these small things in ArcoLinux that we say, oh, why is this cursor not the Breeze cursor, right? It's not. It's not finished. I mean, it should be, right? Voila. That's what we've been typing. Sudo pacman -remove. What else? No. Arco stuff. Okay, let's kill the mirror list. I'll kill the last one. And the keyring goes together with them. These two guys. Boom, is out. But, big but. And pacman is not gonna work. Yeah, it is gonna work. So it still has my bash RC, which is good because pacman needs to know that I'm not going to go to ArcoLinux any longer. I am not interested in any of the packages anymore. Oops. Voila. Control X, yes, update. Now on pure Arch, right? Core, extra, community, multilib. That's it. Nothing coming from anywhere else. Now, of course, we have this Conquilua archers, marked out of date, orphans, okay, Pamek all. Fine. But we need this one. Do we actually do anything about it? ArcoLinux systemd services kit. That's pacman. I was pacman, I think, yeah? ArcoLinux systemd. Now, what we can do, systemd services. So that's the pacman init. We kind of need this. And what if we didn't? What if it would not be there? Pacman init service. I wonder. So, whoops, wrong button. What if we would delete it? What would we be missing? We would be missing etc systemd system pacman init service. What is it doing? It's going to initialize pacman key and populate it. I would keep it. Right? I would keep it. Another option, if is you really want to delete it. I've got a what if. Keep it, but delete the package. Is that possible too? Sure. So this is, and the other one, multi-user target, is actually a link. Yeah, those are all links to this guy. So if I can, I've got an idea. The easiest way for me, because I don't have Sublime Text, I don't have anything yet here, there is no tuner installed, there's nothing there really. what I can do quickly is the following. Sudo copy me etc systemd system pacman init service to same place etc systemd system pacman init service backup. Voila, I've got myself a copy. When I remove this guy, it's open, so why not use it, right? Then I have something gone. We could actually see what happens. It's a virtual machine, right? But basically I want to do the other way around, right? And I want to do this, backup and service backup. I want to do this from backup back to the service, but I think we'll see a failed service. Don't think we'll have a crashing thing. So that's the what if. What if I do delete it? What happens then? Normally we don't mess with these things, right? But this is the time to mess with these things. The grub is gone. Yeah, okay. Voila, it's working just fine. But yeah, since there is no service, although, is there a failed service? How was it again? System CTL. What is it again? System CTL is failed or something like that. Too few arguments. Units. Let me see if I remember it. We have an alias for it, and that's when you start forgetting it, right? We have an alias for it. Maybe with a system, sysfailed is what we have. Sysfailed is our alias. Do we still have it? Sysfailed. 0 loaded units listed. Okay. Anyway, I would like to have it back for sure. I can't do it. Oh, I have to type it all again. So copy, sudo copy, please. etc systemd system pacman backup to etc systemd system pacman init backup service. So we got ourselves the service back. You can leave this one in here. Don't think you'll use it because the extension is not service and service backup, but clean ship is always preferred. So arrow up, all that gone, and we're gonna remove it. Voila, and then we reboot. SR. And now we've played around with it, right? It's Lego blocks, less Lego blocks, more things. We're still all called ArcoLinux there, I see. But I believe if you do a Ctrl-T, we still have the logo of ArcoLinux. I wonder, sudo pacman -s lsb release. Then it's solved. I thought as much. So voila, we have the ArcoLinux logo. I'm out of what ifs. The Pacman init service, is it running? It's loaded, it's active, it's good, it's working. Sure. Nothing more I can think of, really. So the sys failed, we still had that one, sys failed or something. Yep, that's it, 0 loaded, nothing failed, oops. Now, all our keyboard shortcuts are not working. I mean by that, Super Shift Enter, I don't know, Control T is working, Control Alt Enter is not working, Super F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, none of it is working. And it's entirely a machine that you need to lay out and theme, which maybe gives me another what if for the next video, but I think we'll better stop the video here, otherwise it's going to be a little bit too long. I have to press the button. Where is the screen? The simple screen recorder. There he is. All right, 51 minutes. Oh God, what a what if. All right, cheers.